like Chris in your area.
I like Marcus Parsons, but I tell you what, I love Jalen Ramsey. That guy is a beast. I mean, he can cover, he can tackle.
It's going to be significantly worse. Now, the only chance you have is if your defense is playing good, you can hand off and play ball control. But
Welcome to the Everything Goes podcast with TAK, where sports get loud, the takes get hot, and nothing's off limits. From game day breakdowns to way too early predictions, we're bringing the energy every single episode. Buckle up, because over here, everything really does go.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Everything Goes podcast. Your host, Ace, Tyler, Chris. I did it in the wrong order. I don't even know if it is the wrong order. I don't even know how we got TAK to begin with, I'll be honest. Hey, episode 243, presented by Samuel Owens of Copley, Pennsylvania, and 3 Naves here at Royal Palm Beach. Telling that we sent you, telling that we said hi and that we love them. We appreciate our sponsors. AJ Brown sounds off on the Eagles' offensive struggles. We're going to dive into that. We're going to dive into the Giants hit the reset again. Fire Brian Daboll, Hall of Fame Showdown. We're going to debate a couple guys who deserves the Hall of Fame, who doesn't. Lock him in week 11 picks. But I mean, to start off the podcast, guys, I got to ask you, maybe we even start a new segment, where we get like a fan question of the day. Would you rather right now trade a 3rd-round pick for Trevor Lawrence and build your future on him, or possibly get Kyler Murray in free agency when they cut ties with him after Jacoby Brissett's basically taking his job? Who would you want to build if you were a young team and you're like, you know what, let's take a risk on one of these guys? Who are you taking?
I'm taking C. I'm drafting a quarterback.
There's no C. There's A and B right here in this situation. Trevor Lawrence or Kyler Murray.
They both number 1 overall picks too, right? I think either. I'll take Trevor Lawrence.
Where's our fact check guy?
I think I'll take either or. I mean, honestly, I think Kyler's more of a weapon because he uses his legs more.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I think Kyler's had 1 win in season in 7 years, though. I'm not saying that that's all him.
Yeah.
I said this because I've had a lot of people ask me lately, hey, the Saints are like favorites to land Kyler Murray if he gets cut ties. How do you feel about that? I'm like, I don't want it. I don't know the guy personally. I could be totally wrong. I just don't get a good vibe from Kyler Murray. I don't get a good vibe of his work ethic, the way teammates kind of interact with him. Teammates have come and gone. I would rather trade a 1st-round pick for Trevor Lawrence if I had to pick between those two guys.
And that's your 4th quarterback in 3 years. I mean, that'd be too many.
Yeah. There we go, baby. Breaking news. Judge wins AL MVP, baby. How we feeling about that?
Ohtani got National League.
That's
Wait,
2 years in a row, baby. Back to back.
Wow.
His 3rd. Let me ask you guys this: 3rd MVP of his career. Hall of Famer if he retired right now.
Yeah. He's better than Trout.
Aaron Judge, 3-time MVP player. How many Silver Sluggers he has? All he needs now is a ring. There it is, baby.
Wow, that is huge. I honestly thought they'd give it to Raleigh. Can I just going back on Kyler and Trevor quick? So I looked.
Yes.
They have a breakdown. 87 games for Kyler, 69 for Trevor, 38-48, 1 tie for Kyler, 27-42 record for Lawrence.
It's tough.
Yeah, but both of them are bad organizations.
I would say Trevor.
Yeah,
I feel like Trevor came into a worse situation though. Like those first 2 years, I couldn't even name anybody on that team besides Trevor Lawrence.
Arizona hasn't been good since Kurt Warner.
What a weird. Yeah. Well, I'd agree there. And maybe even Carson Palmer, but yeah. That's an interesting question, and I'm glad you threw the wrench in it by Judge so that we didn't have to answer it
Who's
fully.
younger?
I think Trevor. I think Kyler's been in the league for 7 years.
I'd probably
Yeah,
go
it's
Trevor.
by like 2 years.
I mean, listen, there's excitement with Kyler, like for sure. Like he can run. He's obviously everyone can say the disadvantage is small hands, small guy, smaller height. Drew Brees kind of ruined that for everybody because he was that one rare case that was able to do it.
I'd rather have Drew Brees or Tony Romo right now than those two.
I don't know. Drew Brees can't even throw anymore, but
yeah. Why are they talking the Saints are going to get Kyler? That seems like a weird.
Maybe
content.
Same style with Jalen Hurts and Kellen Moore, but
oh yeah.
I mean, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, baby. But I mean, shuck it, baby. He had a great game. That might be your franchise QB right there. That's all I'm saying. Either him or Fernando Mendoza, baby. When they were losing on Sunday, I was chanting Fernando. And then Tyler started playing well. I'm like, Tyler Shuck?
We got to get him on the podcast too.
Who, Tyler Shuck?
Yeah, Shuck it. That's
just shuck it, man. How we doing, guys? Tomorrow's Friday. Christmas music is on the radio.
74 degrees out here today. Beautiful.
74 degrees out there today. It was actually cold here the past 2 days.
Got to see the Northern Lights. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Can you believe that 2 mornings ago I woke up and it was almost less than 40 degrees. and in Florida that feels like it's 20.
Well, we went back to Pennsylvania and I realized how glad I am to be in Colorado. It's just so dreary on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Like nights in a row. It just you couldn't do anything. It was just cold and miserable. Like out here it's cold, but it's not cold to the bone. Out there it's cold to the bone. It's just like
when dreary too. Like at least you got scenery too in Colorado.
Yeah. I explained it to someone the other day. I think today I was talking about how I was missing the seasons, but then when Brian Daboll got fired, there's a video of him walking out of his truck, and you know the sound if you have lived in cold weather when he steps on the ground, and it is a crunch that when he got out of that truck, it was cold to the bone instantly.
Oh,
I was like, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. Let's get into it. This segment brought to you by Samuel Owens, Cup, Pennsylvania. Love him. Go get it. A.J. Brown sounds off. Obviously, we talked about the Eagles are struggling offensively. Kellen Moore's not there anymore. They go to Super Bowl last year. Who's really to blame, right? A.J. Brown goes off during a live stream, calls the 2025 season a crap show. That's my word, not the word that he used. And he said that he's not apologizing for comments. I don't necessarily blame him. And he emphasizes the frustration is not about his personal stats, but it's about the team's performance. Here's what he said. At what point are we going to pick up our slack as an offense? It's not about how I cared about the stats or about us when it's about us doing our job on the offense week after week. I don't know, man. Listen, A.J. Brown obviously entered this year with 1,000 yards in the last 5 of his last 6 seasons. Probably not happening this year when he's got only 408 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns. We've talked about the inconsistency with the Phillies offense.
Mm-hmm.
Is A.J. Brown the right to come do this?
Another disgruntled wide receiver. It's all about me. Not the fact that they got a new offensive coordinator. Things changed. There's going to be changes as far as the play calling. It's going to be different. He's not going to be the sole person that gets the ball all the time. He's just a typical I want to get my stats so I can get a bigger contract kind of a player.
Yeah. I mean, is it? It's an interesting take. I feel like this isn't like. I feel like it's both, right? Like obviously you work all week to get the ball. He's the number 1 receiver. Like you work all week, and you could probably get by that if your team is performing at a high level. And obviously they're still winning, but I just feel like if I'm a part of a team where you have literally such an amazing offense from top to bottom, and you're performing so inconsistently week to week, and we've seen it. I would definitely be upset. I just don't know I don't know the right call to
they're 7-2
publicly about it.
They're 7-2 and he's upset.
Yeah.
Come on.
I do think there's major chemistry issues between him and Hurts. And Hurts, so he's got less than a 60% target percentage or catch percentage this year, which I don't know. I just looked up this year's. This has to be the lowest of his career, but I've seen a couple games where just the throws are off by Hurts, or they missed bad routes, something like that. They just seem they're not on the same page. And Chris is right. It's like, okay, I think that another receiver talking crap or whatever, going about his own business or taking things out hard on the team when it's like, I think the Eagles are doing a good job ignoring it too.
Yeah.
My thing is
letting it be an issue.
My thing is if it wasn't just about him, why did they have a closed door meeting with him, Devontae Smith, Saquon, and Hurts, and that's it, not the whole team? So it's not about the offense in a whole not working. It's the fact that he's not getting the ball thrown to him. That's the problem.
Yep.
I mean, they were running Saquon and they were doing great. And then all of a sudden they come out a couple weeks later, they start throwing the ball more to A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, and Saquon's only getting 8 carries a game. I mean, come on. He's not a team player. He reminds me of T.O.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Randy Moss, and when he had his issues, he just reminds me of those idiot fucking receivers that don't care about winning. They care about their stats. They care about throw the ball to me and screw the rest of the team.
Yep.
Yeah. My take that I wrote down is I said I don't necessarily think AJ Brown is wrong to a degree, but also Philly's offense has been flat all year. But when your wide receiver goes public like this, usually means the locker room conversations have already failed, and that this is a really big red flag for the locker room.
Yeah, but the problem is too, Ty, their offensive coordinator came in and brought his own game plan, went away from what was working. RPOs. Philadelphia thrived on RPOs. We talked about this before, and they went away from it. So
yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying though. Like I don't think he's necessarily wrong, but I think he did it in the wrong way. I don't think you go public. I think once you go public, it's a bad sign.
Well, he's gaming too. He's talking about Eagles, why he's gaming too, about how bad they are.
Yeah, so it happened when he was gaming, and then he got interviewed. He said, "I don't regret it," and then that's when he talked about, we can't keep talking and hoping that our defense bails us out. Like we got to be more consistent week to week, almost like talking to how it's not a stat thing to him, but at the same time, like it clearly is too. But I just think that this is something that you do behind closed doors, and that's where I feel like is it a lack of leadership, is it a lack of coaching, like, or is he a diva?
It's neither. It's just an idiot player that it's woe is me. I guarantee if you watch on running plays, he doesn't block. He doesn't run out and run his routes. He probably already knows in his head the ball's not coming to me, so I'm gonna half-ass it.
I made a point to watch him against the Packers Monday night, and on some plays it looks like he gave effort to try to block, but you're right. If he knows he's not getting the ball, he'll stand there usually and not even move. There's a couple plays he legitimately didn't even move. And it was a running play, but fine. It's not a good look. But I mean, they're 7-2. They're first in the NFC too.
Yeah.
And that's why I'll say to him, blue in my face, these players no longer care about championships. They care about paychecks.
And you don't hear it anywhere else either. Like this seems like it's the only team you're hearing this stuff.
And he's not the only one that does it. I mean,
no.
You heard Jamar Chase and him. Jamar Chase complained all the time too when he wasn't getting the ball thrown to him. But now he's got like $45 million a year in his pocket, so he calmed that down a little bit.
Yeah,
I think it might be a culture thing too, because you think about I just think about the Saints, for instance. I mean, you're talking about a team that had so much faith going into this year with the roster, and they're 2-8 now, but yet all the veterans like still talking very highly. Like you don't see anyone coming out and saying this is dumb, man. Like we suck. I need to get out of here.
You know what aggravates me the most about these asshole players, though, and I don't mean to curse, but they're role models for these younger generation of kids that are coming up through peewees and JV and high school, and they see this same stuff, and then they bring that same attitude. You see younger kids with attitudes going towards their high school coaches, and that's the whole problem. It's about me. It's no longer about team effort.
Yep, I agree. Final thoughts on it?
No thoughts. I hope they lose the rest of their games. Actually, I want them to lose because the Eagles are about to break the record. I think it's like 20 years in a row where the same team hasn't won a division in the NFC East.
Ooh.
So the Eagles are about to go back to back, and that's going to snap the record.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that seems likely at this point. Given
Yeah,
Jaden's out, Dart's out this weekend, and really
defense.
Yeah, it's up to Dallas.
Hey man, Jameis Winston time, baby. Hey, Giants fire Brian Daboll. We're gonna talk about our immediate reactions. I mean, hitting that reset button again. 2-8 to start the season. Mike Kafka, who actually interviewed for the Saints head coach job, is going to be named the interim head coach. Was I think offense coordinator or the QB coach for Pat Mahomes at Kansas City. Daboll finishes with a 20-41 record. Obviously, 2022 was that strong year where they got the playoff win. They lose Daniel Jones. They lose Saquon Barkley. They lost a couple people. Daniel Jones is thriving with the Colts. Saquon Barkley is thriving with the Eagles typically. So what went wrong?
Injuries,
yeah.
I think it's injuries.
Yeah, their defense looks pretty good. At least, I mean, they've got some high draft picks on the D line that look pretty good. Lawrence, Thibodeau, the other guy they got from Penn State. Yeah.
Let me say this: 2025, they start Russell Wilson. They go 0-3, hurting Russell Wilson's legacy. By the way, Jackson Dart, 1,400 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, outperforming expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the right time to fire it? Was it
already?
What?
In concussion protocol 4 times already.
Yes. My first question, was it the right time to fire Daboll? Was it too early? Was it too late?
No.
I think it was too late. Didn't they get rid of the G or no? Did they keep the GM?
Well, they have a new GM. They had it.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're talking about how I see an article where they're mildly surprised that the GM, they plan to keep the GM.
Yeah, well, the GM just came from the 49ers, so they have a good GM there. And they've been drafting well. Injuries have killed them. I mean, you think about it. If they had Neighbors still going and they had Scatterboo and they still had Bart, they would probably be ahead of the Cowboys in wins. They should have beaten Denver.
Oh, and didn't they lose to the Cowboys too in like a freaking basketball score?
That's what 4 wins right there.
Yeah. But
I mean, they have a young core, so you get a smart coach in there.
Yeah,
they'll be a playoff team.
Which might even be Mike Kafka. He interviewed for a lot of jobs this offseason. I don't think it was too late or too early. I think
Bill Belichick.
I think I was kind of surprised that he was still around, I guess. But
correct, yeah. Normally it's a package deal. Like they just re-signed Kwesi and to 1 additional year after re-signing O'Connell, so they're on the same deal basically.
I know that there's a lot of players in the league that respect Daboll.
Yeah.
But I mean, how many years did he have?
Isn't he a part of the whole Bill Belichick coaching carousel? Like, wasn't he a part of that? He comes out of that freaking
well, he's had like what? He's had what, 4 seasons with the Giants? Like, I just feel like if you haven't been over 500 only one time out of that season, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him 4 years, 4.5.
But the problem is you're in an organization where 3 of those 4 years he had a crappy GM. They don't even own their own stadium. It's a crappy facility. They don't put any effort into those teams. I mean,
yeah. Do you guys think the Giants failed Daboll with the roster, with the injuries, with the bad QB decisions, or do you think Daboll failed to establish consistency?
I think there was pressure on Daboll to start Russell Wilson because of what you were paying him.
Yeah. It doesn't looked
at just for bringing in 3 freaking quarterbacks.
It doesn't look good getting rid of Saquon, team leader, great for the fans, and then Daniel Jones and looking what they're doing either.
That's tough.
I support getting rid of overpaid players, but not in your own division.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
That's a good question though, Ty. Because like you could say what's Jones doing different in this offense versus the Giants, and it could be injuries. Who knows? They probably have a better offensive line, the Colts, than the Giants. I don't know.
I think you
think about the Saquon thing for a second. He was always injured with the Giants, so why would you pay him big money? He went to the Eagles, had 1 good year, and guess what? He's injured again. So it's not like the Eagles won that trade. Sure, they got a Super Bowl out of it, but they would have got a Super Bowl if it was somebody else back there running the ball.
I don't know. 2,000 rushing yards. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think that question, did the Giants fail Daboll with the roster and with the injuries? I think you can say no, because you think about who they lost and how they are thriving on other teams who, a lot of the fans didn't want Daniel Jones. He wasn't a quarterback they wanted. He sucked on the Giants. And you just see what those guys are doing. I mean, the Colts are one of the best teams in the league right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they haven't played nobody yet, though.
I just think that's a lie.
Ironically, they haven't. No, who have they played? That's a good question.
They're in a very weak division.
I'll give you that. That's
I'm
for
curious
sure.
right now. They play the Chiefs soon,
but and they're going to lose that game. But honestly,
no, they beat the Chargers. That was a good game. They lost to the Rams. They beat the Broncos, who Broncos are still a fake team to me.
Are the Chargers that good?
Chargers Broncos, that's a toss-up game, I think, too. Chargers got some line problems too, but yeah, they've beaten teams that have good records. Whether it's a facade or not, we'll find out later in the season.
Do we
We'll
think
find out this
Jackson? Do we
weekend.
think Jackson Dart is a legitimate long-term option for the Giants?
Absolutely, for at least the next 4 years.
Yeah. At least while he's under the rookie contract.
Yeah, might get rid of him for that 5th-year option, but I think Jackson Dart's not the issue. I think he's good. I think the problem is with him is he likes to run, and like I said, he's already been concussion protocol 4 times already this season.
My friend here compares him to Josh Allen, and I'm like, man, he seems like he's a little bit smaller of a dude, and that's a tough comparison. Given how big Josh Allen is, maybe I don't even know a comparison, but he seems accurate. He seems like a really accurate quarterback. It's just the hits, like Chris said.
I think the Giants will go get themselves a freaking high flying offensive coordinator from college.
Yeah, Lane
Something
Kiffin.
New. Yeah.
Well, they were playing well last week, weren't they? And then obviously Dart got injured. Kafka, I think he could be a good coach. But I don't know, man. It is what it is. There's these teams. Who knows? Will the Giants be good? I don't know. I don't really care anymore.
Next year.
The Jets. You see what the Jets did the trade deadline, and it's just like that's smart and also sucks for the Jets fans who will never taste success probably for a long time.
Look at Miami. Miami dumped all them players and then came out and won.
Yeah. Packers losing some tough games.
All I gotta say is keep an eye on Baltimore. I said it.
Yeah,
I know you did. I know you did.
Did I pick was I the only one to pick the Vikings last week too? Because I know in my pick,
I think you were. You were the only one to pick the Saints too.
Oh, okay, good. Redemption.
Yeah. All right. Next statement we're going to do here, brought to you by 3 Daves over here in Royal Palm Beach. Hall of Fame Showdown. I'm going to give you 2 guys, and you tell me which guy you think deserves the Hall of Fame out of those 2 guys. We'll start off the bat. Hot take. Eli Manning versus Phillip Rivers.
Oh, God. I mean, Eli, because of the Super Bowls.
Eli's in. He has to be.
See, it's funny because
what are the
I was just listening to this, right? People will be like, oh, well, Eli had terrible stats, but 2 Super Bowls. Phillip Rivers had all of these stats and 0 Super Bowls.
I honestly think get in.
But then you think about who Eli Manning beat in one of those Super Bowls. To many people in the sports industry believe was the best football team to ever play in a season, who almost went undefeated all year. And Eli Manning.
Also that Tyree, the most incredible catch ever on the back of his helmet.
I saw someone. It was honestly Edelman talking about it with the guy from Red Zone, and they were talking about David and Goliath. I'm like, listen, man, David probably didn't have the best stats in the world, but he beat Goliath with 1 stone.
I think they both get in, honestly. I really do. I don't. Everyone says Super Bowls matter, but I don't think it does.
I think big moments though do play a factor.
Yep.
Because you think about how many guys make it in the Hall of Fame a year, right? Like if you're in a class where say it was Drew Brees, Eli Manning, and Phillip Rivers, and only 2 of those guys get to go in, you're taking Eli Manning and Drew Brees because Super Bowl, you have your success and stats, and it's just sad. Phillip Rivers was a good quarterback, man, and I do think you can fight for him to get in.
If the Hall of Fame building is that small, make it bigger. I mean, it's just a bust of your freaking upper torso, like from the neck up. And
Phillip Rivers.
Come on,
Phillip Rivers he's top 6 all time for passing yards. He's top 6 all time for touchdowns. 8-time Pro Bowl.
He doesn't have that one moment though. Now that that was a good point though. Ty,
playoff success 5 and 7.
Yeah, and Eli had to scramble out and create time to be able to make that throw. Now, obviously, the catch was unbelievable, but that's a moment that we'll never forget. Whereas with Rivers, you can't think of it.
Eli Manning, 2-time Super Bowl, right? Both those Super Bowls, Brady and Belichick, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. I don't know, man. 57,000 passing yards, 366 touchdowns.
The problem is you're going to have this issue 30 years from now. Joe Burrow never makes the Super Bowl. Does he get in? Justin Herbert, does he get in?
Yeah, but Joe Burrow right now, man, if
Matt Stafford.
If I had to project Joe Burrow right now, I wouldn't say he's Hall of Famer. But between injuries, it's like an Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck was really good, and probably a lot of people thought this guy could be a Hall of Famer one day, but couldn't stay healthy.
Like Brock Purdy.
God.
Brock Purdy.
Oh. That's an interesting.
That's an interesting because listen, Brock Purdy made a name for himself. We're getting a little off topic here. Brock Purdy made a name for himself, man.
Yeah.
And that's like it's like you. But the thing that's frustrating, it's like Tony Romo all over again. But what's different is you just paid this kid.
Tony Romo's in my Hall of Fame.
The
Ugh.
Cowboys.
This is a good one. Frank Gore, Marshawn Lynch. I'll read some stuff off for you. I'll read some stuff off you before you make your.
Marshawn Lynch made the Super Bowl. But
Frank Gore, third all-time in rushing yards. Right, he modeled longevity, obviously, multiple 1,000-yard seasons. Marshawn Lynch, I mean, his peak dominance, they are saying, is about 4 years. Beast mode, iconic runs, has a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But the thing against Lynch is he had a shorter peak, didn't play as long. But here's the thing, right? Like, when kids grow up, right, the guys from our generation, you would say, wow, Frank Gore was an amazing running back. He literally played for almost 10 plus years. But then you think about, but you hear the name Marshawn Lynch, you're like, oh, Super Bowl winner, beast mode, iconic thunder run against the New Orleans Saints, stiff arm, running into the end zone and grabbing his crotch, throwing Skittles down his mask, Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but look, Barry Sanders is in. He didn't go to Super Bowl. He doesn't have championships. He barely went to the playoffs.
No, but I'm not necessarily even talking about Super Bowl
Gore.
in this case. I'm saying
Gore for longevity.
Iconic moments, championships. I feel like that does have a major impact on this guy.
The same token, isn't Devin Hester in? And what did he do? Just the kick returns.
Yeah, brought him back against the Saints in the Super Bowl, right?
The problem is you have people that are going to sit back and just going to dissect these stats.
Yep.
I just think there's enough room for everyone's name in the Hall of Fame.
If you had to pick, last one we'll do. You to pick one of these guys. Antonio Brown or Julio Jones.
Oh, Julio. I hate AB. I just
take the off-field things out of it. You're talking Antonio Brown, who for 6 years was historic and one of the greatest wide receivers ever in the history of the game.
Do you have the stats by chance? Because I bet they're close when he was with Atlanta.
Antonio Brown, I don't know if this is that 6-year stretch or just in total, but 12,000 plus yards receiving, 4-time All-Pro.
The problem with Julio is when he left Atlanta, he didn't do anything anywhere else.
Julio's problem was injuries.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a 7-time Pro Bowl, 2-time All-Pro.
I got to go to a guy that's going to jail for murder, attempted murder.
I know. I hate that I probably have to lean that way too.
He's gonna get his gold jacket in prison.
I mean, that's like I could see both those guys getting. Obviously, neither one of them won a Super Bowl. Or did Antonio Brown win a Super Bowl?
I thought didn't he win one with the Chargers?
Didn't he win it with Pittsburgh over? Wasn't he with Pittsburgh over the Arizona Cardinals?
No. That was
he wasn't on that team.
He might have been with the Raiders then. Maybe.
I mean, he might have won it with Brady.
I don't know.
Listen, if I had to pick one though, man, that's tough, right? Because Antonio Brown, when he wasn't CTE and going crazy, I mean, he was so good with Big Ben.
It was Brady, Tampa Bay. So he's got one Super Bowl over Julio.
But Julio, man, like growing up, like Julio was the X factor, man. Like that was the most dominant receiver growing up for us. Yeah. So that's tough. I don't know who I'm taking. I realistically, I think I take Julio. I think I take prime Julio over prime Antonio. Julio has the size. Julio's got the physicality.
AB kind of reminds me of Steve Smith almost, though, where it's like he feels like a shorter guy. He's probably maybe quicker, faster than Steve Smith, but he's just going to get open and catch everything.
Antonio Brown would probably still be playing if he would keep his head straight and take off his jersey and walk off.
I truly think that man's an example of CTE, man.
Yeah.
Quiet guy when he was with Pittsburgh, and then it just started to go crazy.
Yeah. He just reminds me of your typical big mouth receiver that goes off the rails. I mean,
I think he's a little more extra than your typical wide receiver. I mean, he's done some crazy stuff.
Look at Tyreek Hill. He's another one. He has all those issues off the freaking field. I mean,
Stephon Diggs has 4 women pregnant right now. You hear about that?
Yeah, and plus he's messing around with Cardi B. I mean,
Jesus, no, that's one of them. He's having a baby with Cardi B, and he's got 3 other baby mamas without babies.
This is the most off the rails pod ever, I think. I love it.
I saw that and I was like, bro, how does that happen?
How much child support are they going to pay?
I said that to this guy at work. I said what sucks, man, is those women, they're smart. And if he's not with them, they'll be like, hey,
Cardi B
give me some of that money.
He better lock that down with Cardi B. He can retain some of that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be worth way more than him after retirement.
Golly, man. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do our lock-in picks. Let's do after this break. We're gonna run a little quick ad right here now, and then man, after this, we're gonna get into our lock 'em in Week 11 picks.
If you're anywhere near Royal Palm Beach, do yourself a favor and hit up 3 Natives, their acai bowls, smoothies, and wraps. Next level good, like crave it every day good. They help keep the Everything Goes podcast fueled and flowing. So go support the spot that supports us.
Dude, that ad sounded a little bad.
It sounded bad.
It's like he was going in and out.
Yeah. We'll have
I
to
don't know.
listen back.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
You didn't
I heard it, but I didn't hear what you were hearing.
Yeah.
Week 11 this year, and it has started on Amazon Prime. And now the Jets are currently playing the Patriots. And you might be wondering, what's the total, Tyler, of all these weeks? I don't know yet. I haven't done it. I've been slacking.
Next week, Chris, we got to hold him next week.
My son
Yeah.
hasn't been sleeping. All right, so it's been tough.
That
He
means-
sleeps through the night. It's just get him to go to bed. Man, Jets 2-7. I don't even think is it. I mean, dude, Justin Fields. I think we can stop debating him now.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah.
averages like 10 passes a game.
I'm going New England.
Oh, I'm going New England, man. I mean, you had a good
Patriots,
hot
yeah.
take this year. Vrabel loves that team. He's fighting hard for them. May looks good. You have these like receivers that are coming out of Liberty University and universities you don't typically hear from that are just dominating. I'm taking the Pats.
Remember, this guy said 11 to 13 wins for the freaking Pats.
Yep. And division. I think you picked him to win the division too.
Ace, who you taking here?
Yeah, Patriots.
Jets are the worst franchise in history.
Oh yeah, and the Giants. It's funny they share a building.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know why? Maybe
Right.
they should change their name to Jersey because they don't even their address isn't even New York. You know what? So they deserve it.
They should just combine into one bad team.
Berlin at 9:30 a.m. Was it Berlin? Wasn't Berlin last week actually?
Oh, Spain. I think this one
Yeah,
is in
yeah.
España.
Santiago. Or is that the stadium? That's the stadium name. That was
think
what was that?
Is it?
Washington Commanders. Hey, Donald Trump made an appearance for the broadcaster booth
Shout
last week
out.
with the Commanders. They're playing 3-7. I think Mariota's still playing. 3-7 Dolphins. I don't know when to pick the Dolphins anymore, man. They suck, and then they beat these random. They beat the Bills, and you're like, where did this come from?
Would you fire your
Yeah.
coach for them fucking winning last week?
Yes. Yeah.
Probably not because the Saints and the Jets won too. So
Yeah. Dolphins are a weird team. This could be a high score out game. I got the Dolphins though.
I want Dolphins too. Freaking Commanders are a mess.
Yep.
I feel like the Dolphins don't play good at stadiums like this, though. You know, like
Yeah.
like these over the country. I don't know. I guess I'll go Dolphins. We got 3 Dolphins picks. 1:00 games, 6-3 Bears. Caleb Williams playing well, playing your Vikings Ace, who are 4-5. JJ's not looking bad though.
Nope.
What was the problem last week?
He can be a little inaccurate at times.
Yeah.
I mean, Lamar is just Lamar. That team, especially with Lamar and Henry rolling, they can keep possessions going all the time.
That's the worst,
And-
man. When your defense can't get off the field.
Yep.
Dude, Baltimore's defense is playing so much better. They were giving up 35 points a game like the first 3 weeks, and now they're only giving up like 16 or 18.
Yeah. Vikings running attack has been.
I'm gonna take the Vikes here.
pathetic. Yep.
I like the meme going around for JJ where like he's like just your normal guy, and like when it's game time, like that face, he's like locked in. He's playing well, man. Like I think he threw a pick or two, but
I'll go
That's-
like
I'm going
He's got-
Vikings, man.
He's got some pretty cool quotes. Oh, damn it, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna pick the Bears.
The Bears.
First
You're
game of the
going Bears?
season. It was a comeback. It was a big comeback. First game of the season. I think the Bears. This should be an offense, a shootout. Also, I think the Bears are going to get them back this game.
3-6 Bengals playing the 5-4 Steelers. Steelers are inconsistent. You never know if they're gonna win or not. Is Flacco playing? Did he play last week?
I don't know. I can't keep.
He's
track
got to
of
be
these
playing,
quarterbacks.
right? Yeah, I know. We play fantasy, yet you'd think we'd be up on some of this, but he's got to be playing. Not really. Yeah.
I'm taking
He's
the
playing.
Steelers. The Steelers need a win, I feel like. But
Steelers-
I think we all picked the Steelers last time, and then the Bengals. We were like, watch Joe Flacco throw 4 touchdowns. He did.
I didn't pick the Steelers last week.
No, not last week, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
or the last time they played the Bengals.
I'm picking Joe Flacco. I need Joe Flacco to help me get Baltimore in the lead.
God dang. I mean,
Baltimore can be tied for first place next week, and they got to play Pittsburgh twice yet.
I'm going to go Steelers. This is a game they have to win if they want to win the division, stay in the playoff hunt, all of that. The Bengals defense is banged up and getting rid of Logan Wilson. And I think they're going to have 2 D linemen out too. So let's go Jalen Ward.
I'm in a Survivor League, and I won. I felt pretty good about that.
You're still in it? Wow.
I'm still going. I'm the only one going.
A buddy of mine at work, there's like 1,800 people left. It's for $1 million. There's 1,800 people left, and the games this week are tough to pick.
This
Oh,
is
really?
like Vegas? Is this the one in Vegas where you pay like $1,500?
Which one it is? It started out with like 700,000 people, and there's like 1,800 people left, and he's one of them for $1 million.
Dang.
Crazy.
This will be a good game here. 1:00 game at 6-3 Buccaneers versus the 6-3 Bills. Both teams looking to win.
Yeah.
Lost to Miami.
Bills lost to Miami. Bucks lost to the Pats. I'm gonna go Bills. They
I'm gonna go
need this
Bills.
one
I need the
more.
Bucks to lose too because the Saints are gonna come back and go to the playoffs.
I'm going Bucks. Ibuka, the rookie of the year.
That is I like that call. This is a toss up, honestly. The Bills
is.
like
Our defense is good.
mm-hmm.
We got the 7-3 Chargers playing the 5-4 Jags. We were just talking about how the Chargers are actually a really good team because like they lose games you think they'd win, but I mean, listen, Jags blew a massive lead against David Mills and the Texans last week.
Yeah,
that's the Jaguars for you, right? Every time you think Trevor Lawrence is gonna go out there and have a good game, they blow it. I'm taking the Chargers.
I'm gonna take Chargers too. I think the Jaguars, that game ruined their season right there. I mean, they still could make the playoffs, but that was a heartbreaker.
That was.
And I picked up their freaking one receiver, Parker. I think it's Parker Williamson or Parker Williams. He's had 26 targets in 2 weeks. I pick him up. He's got a hamstring.
Hey man, 5-3 Packers going into New York playing the 2-8 Giants. Man, is Jameis Winston upset the Packers this week?
No.
I'm gonna take a hot take and I'm gonna say he does.
Oh God, I hope not. I gotta pick the Packers. I'll take the Packers too with Chris.
I need the Packers to lose for the Cowboys draft purposes, but I'm gonna say Packers win this. If they don't win this, man, they'll burn down Lambeau.
Panthers beat the Packers. World thinks they're good again. They play the New Orleans Saints. Tyler Shuck makes his technically still first debut because his first debut, they were on the field for like maybe 10 minutes because Stafford ran the clock out for 4 quarters. And they lose to the Saints. But the Falcons, man, 3-6, man, the Falcons suck. Honestly, I would say the Falcons are worse than the Saints.
Falcons are just that up and down team, man.
Tell me how you draft 2 first-round picks this year. You trade into you stack up on your defense. You have all these offensive weapons. And you can't win.
They got a good old line, or it looks like it.
John Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts.
Dude, didn't they beat the Bills too, or something like that? And then next week, back and laid an egg against a team they should have beat.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't score a point. I think they scored 3 points total against the Panthers and the Dolphins.
And then they lost in like double overtime last week against the Falcons, against the Colts.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go Falcons.
I'm gonna go Falcons. As much as we're talking trash about them, I need the Panthers to lose because I need like these division games. Saints are 1-1 in the division. They've only played 2 games, so these division games.
Who's quarterbacking for the Panthers?
Bryce Young.
Oh, he's back.
He played against the Saints. See, he never plays well against the Saints. Never. Cam Jordan gets him every single time.
I'm gonna go Falcons.
All the way across the board.
I would have never.
4-5 Texans. I don't think CJ Stroud is playing as Davis Mills
he's out.
Versus the 1-8 Titans. Listen, David Mills is a good backup. Texans are winning that game. Titans are the worst team.
He has an elbow injury, so keep an eye on that. So they might be down to their 3rd string quarterback.
I'm taking the Texans.
Oh,
I want Texans too.
Does he really?
The freaking rookie running back Woody Marks and let him run.
I have him on fantasy. I'm doing great in fantasy this year, man. I think I'm like 6-4 and 7-2 or something in my other league.
I beat you.
Yeah, I know. I had a lot of guys on the bye.
Texans. This is crazy. The last 2 picks were all on the Texans and the Falcons.
It was 2 weeks ago you beat me, right?
Yeah.
I think it was. I had literally 90% of my team was on a bye. And Garrett Wilson's injured.
Win's a win.
Win is a win. I give it to you. Listen, 49ers, man. Mac Jones. What did I say? I said this about like maybe 4 episodes ago. Mac Jones is building a name for himself in that car wash treatment, where he's gonna get a contract next offseason for a new team.
Bad last week.
I don't care. What is he? 5-3 for them or something like that?
I think Ricky Purcell's coming back too.
They're 6-4. They're in Phoenix. They're playing the 3-6 Cardinals. Cardinals are a disaster right now. I'm taking the Niners.
Dude, the Niners can hold on and they get Brandon Ayuk back, I think they're going to open up his 21-day window soon.
Yeah.
They get him, Purcell.
Even if Purdy can actually come back, I mean, is it turf toe that he's dealing with?
I have no idea, but if he has
it's a toe injury. I know that.
Yeah. This is a game they got to win too. They're
playing the Cardinals, who Jacoby Brissett's been putting up numbers, but they're just not winning.
I'm going 49ers.
Yeah, I got to go Niners too.
We'll have a solid defense.
The later in the year you get, these teams that need to win, usually they end up finding a way to win. So,
hey, this is going to be a good 4 o'clock team. I'm talking about 2 of the best teams in the NFC. Seahawks 7-2. Get Rashid Shaheed to add to that explosive offense that they have with Sam Darnold, who is playing lights out. Marshawn Lynch said, "Hey man, I'm actually not going to say what Marshawn Lynch said." 7-2 Rams, who Matthew Stafford is having an MVP year. No one's even saying him. His stats are off the chart this year.
No one's talking about Seattle and Jackson Smith and Jigba. I mean, he's having a great year.
This is either going to be an amazing offensive game where it's 40-40, or it's the opposite, because both these teams have good young defenses, especially the Rams. The Rams front is very deadly.
Is it in Seattle?
Nope, it's in LA.
I'm going Rams. If it's in Seattle, I'd pick Seattle, but I'm going Rams.
I don't know why. I have a feeling on Seahawks. I just feel like they're going to come in.
Seahawks, man. I really do.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a great coach game, both sides. I feel like this is going to be one of those Seahawks locker room is going to be an underdog, even though they're tied.
I'm already in first place, so you guys have to pick against me.
We don't know who's in first.
I know. I've been counting in my head.
Oh gosh. 8-2 Broncos playing the 5-4 Chiefs. Man, every week I say the Broncos are fake to me, but yeah, they keep winning. But they played Thursday night. I don't even remember against who they play against. They won like 10-3.
Raiders. Yeah,
10-3. Like, how you only put up 10 points off the Raiders?
So what is it? The Chiefs have won like 9 straight AFC West championships. And I think, what is it? 6 of the last 7 AFC championship games have been played in Kansas City. Oh, Kansas City.
I'll say this though, it's in Denver, so like that crowd's gonna be loud. It's probably gonna be a little chilly.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
I'm taking Chiefs though.
Chiefs have, no one's talking about the Chiefs defense. The Chiefs defense is ranked in the top 10 and like in the top 5 for majority of their stats for defense. No one's talking about them. And since they got Rice back, they're averaging over 28 points a game.
That offense too is hard to defend with all those guys. I'm gonna go Chiefs too. Defense, offense seems like they're clicking.
The thing is
we gotta
have a good offense. They don't use the weapons right. They really don't.
We got 3 more left here. The Ravens, who are 4-5, fighting for the division. Dad, you predict they'll come back and win that division. I agree with that pick. That's a good take. Facing the 2-7 Browns. Gabriel's playing okay, not playing great, not playing good. He's playing okay in Cleveland, but I'm taking Lamar, man.
It could be in Cleveland with a freaking blizzard.
Lamar
all day.
Yeah, Lamar. About to be 4 straight, I think.
Saints got to buy this week, man. I go down there in like 2 weeks. I can't wait. Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
That's a win. No playing is a win.
Hey man, I looked at the Saints remaining schedule. It's like they play the Panthers again, they play the Falcons twice, they play Miami, they play the Titans, they play the Jets. That's 6 games they could win.
I wish they played the Cowboys this year, because that'd probably be like a fucking 60-1 to 60 game, because we both have no good defenses.
Yeah. It's frustrating. It was good last year though. It was fun to watch last year. Lions 6-3. Dan Campbell's calling offensive plays now. 7-2 Eagles. Man, I think the Lions beat this. It's in Philly. Night game. Ooh, 8:20.
Sunday.
Lions are solid. They really are.
I hope the Lions just shock. Did you hear what Dan Campbell? He's like, man, you go to some stadiums, they wave to you, they cheer for you. You go to the Eagles, not happening there. They're throwing batteries at you.
I mean, look at the Eagles and look at what the Eagles did against the Packers, man. It was like nothing, 0-0 going into like the third quarter, I think it was. It was just a 10-7 game or something. Trash.
I'm going Lions.
Are we're all on the Lions? The kitties.
Roar like a lion, baby.
I like that.
Did Dallas play last week or they have a bye?
We had a bye. We won.
Bye.
Yeah, baby. 3-5-1 playing the 2-7 Raiders in Las Vegas. I mean, Dallas has to get a win.
Defense, baby. Our defense is finally getting healthy.
You guys could turn it around, man.
Back. We got Revel back. Made some trades. Got a linebacker. Got another defensive tackle.
Yeah.
In this game, baby.
Cowboys are going for the playoffs, man. Dude, Quinn Williams was a great pickup.
I hope not. We'll get like the 21st and the 29th pick in the draft next year.
Quinn Williams was a good pickup. Those are our takes, man. We say it every week, man. Bet everything that you have and run to the bank with it.
Did Ace take the Cowboys? I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, absolutely. Raiders are a dumpster fire. I couldn't.
Hey, look at that merch, man. Everything goes beanies. Let us know what else you want, man. Let us know if you want a beanie. Tell us where you're from, man. We love it. We love the support. That's it for this episode, man. We love you guys. And shout out to our sponsors that sponsor us every single week. 3 natives here, Royal Palm Beach, Samuel Owens, and Copley, Pennsylvania. You can check out our bio and our social media and get 10% off Smackin' Sunflower Seeds. Almost forgot it there. Got it. Boom. It's good. New flavors. It's really good. But man, we hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday, baby.